Hey guys, we're ready to start making sound with our ukuleles. We're going to take a look at mastering what we call the down or rest stroke. Now, when we first start, we're going to start by playing chords, and these are not chords. We're actually going to be playing just one string at a time and practicing with our left hand what we call fretting. When we have strings, there are four of them, and we can play them one of two ways. We can play them open with no finger on the fretboard, or we can play them fretted. Remember, the number of the fret starts here, the nut, the first fret wire, second fret wire, and the fret is the space in between fret wires. Here's the first fret wire, here's the second fret wire, here's the third fret wire, and the fourth. You remember from the video on what you're supposed to do with your hands and fingers that especially at the beginning, the number of fret matches the number of finger you're going to use. So now these pieces that we have here are just some exercises for performing that rest stroke. Now the rest stroke is something you do with your right hand. Now when we are going to be strumming chords, we're going to be using our index finger, but when we're picking single notes like we will be doing now, we're going to be using our thumb. It is important for you to know that a rest stroke is you going right through the string just one at a time and playing until you rest your finger on the string below. Like this. If I'm going to play the fourth string 4 times with a rest stroke, it looks like this. Actually rest my thumb on the third string when I'm done plucking that fourth string. That is a little trickier when you're looking at the first string because there's no string under it, but you need to go straight down. Sometimes I see kids going like this, and they're plucking away from the instrument. If you do that, you're going to get lost. I can do it because I know where I'm going, and I can actually see it on my computer as I record this. But remember, we're trying to play the ukulele by touch, not by sight. And so a rest stroke where we go straight down is what we need to do. So make sure when you're practicing this, can you feel that you are going straight down? Remember, we're using that sense they never told you you had in kindergarten, your proprioceptive sense. That's the sense that your body has of what it's doing out in space. It's what makes it so you can walk without having to watch your feet when you do it. It is the same thing like if you're going to tie your shoes without looking at the laces while you tie them, or strumming the ukulele, or picking a string each time. Now you'll see in number 1 and then 2, 3, 4, and 5 like they have here on the page, they have a whole bunch of numbers, and those numbers correspond with the frets. The O is for open and the 1 is for first fret. Now notice when we get to the end of that line, you got to go back to the beginning to start again. All right, so we're going to start number 1. I'm going to be telling you the beat. Now the beat in music, that's B-E-A-T, not B-E-E-T, because that's a vegetable. The B-E-A-T in music is the steady underlying pulse. And we are going to play once on every beat. It is important that as musicians start to learn to play, they keep the beat somewhere. We call it counting the beat, even though we're not going to count it. Usually we keep the beat in our feet. So I'm lifting my feet up and down to tap my toes on each beat. That way I can keep track of it. So here's the beat we're going to play. Now, it may take you a couple of times through this to play this. So be really patient with yourself. I'm only going to play the first one with you, and then you can practice doing 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are all on this same page. All right, so here we go. We're starting right at the top. I have my cup of water for my left hand. I've put the ukulele so it's resting against my thumb, and I'm going to use my fingers this way on the tip of my fingers, not the pancake flat, and I'm not letting that first knuckle collapse. I'm keeping it like I got owl eyes. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, 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 open. First, 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 first. Open, 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 open. Third, third, third. Next line. Open, 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 open. First, first, to do that a couple times really slow. And maybe you do just one of the lines in circle one at a time. If you do it slow enough, that's how your brain's going to be able to become coordinated enough to get your fingers to work at a quicker time the more you play it slowly. So please don't speed it up. You're going to make it harder for yourself. All right, good luck.